Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video. In today's video, we'll continue our baseball road trip stories series, where in this video, with spring training pitchers and catchers reporting yesterday, I might as well tell the story of when in 2016 I went to the MLB spring training in Florida for 4 days. So let's get into it. And before we do, in the top right corner, you can click on the 2015 All-Star Game story. That was the first video of the series. This is episode 2. So, yep. Check that out, and let's get right into this one. So we arrived in Sarasota, Florida, March 23rd the night. The following day, March 24th, we went to Ed Smith Stadium in Sarasota, Florida, the home of the Orioles, where the Orioles took on the Pirates. And before the game, I saw some of the players coming in for the Pirates. That was kind of cool, and I saw some Pirates, Andrew McCutchen, and then I got Adam Jones's autograph, so that was kind of a highlight of that day. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And after that, we go back to our hotel room, and then we would go to George Steinbrenner Field to see the Rays take on the Yankees. The Rays won 6-2, and the kind of funny part is we didn't get there till like the second inning or so, and because the GPS was all messed up and we were basically taking circles. So when we finally found our way there, it was already the second inning, but still a pretty cool experience. That game had a little more people in it in the stadium than usual, than the other games that I went to. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So pretty much the spring training experience in general was cool. So next day the Pirates were taking on the Red Sox, but that was at 6 o'clock at night. I'll get into that later. My brother, huge Neil Walker fan, and this was his first season as at the Mets. And if you saw my one of my Mets ball hawking videos, the A Day for Autographs one, you would saw I had an interaction with Neil Walker where I mentioned the Barron Club dinner. The first interaction I had with him after that, me personally and my brother, we personally met him there. It was in Steubenville, and personally met him. It was cool. We kind of caught up with him at this game. It was a 2-hour drive from our hotel, Tradition Field. So yeah, that was a cool experience. We stayed till the second inning so we could make it to the Pirates game in time. But ESPN Baseball Tonight was there, so went over there and talked with them. It was a cool experience, and I'm kind of going to remember that one for quite a while. Next one, we went to the JetBlue Park at Fenway South. That's the full name, but I call it JetBlue Park or Mini Fenway because it has a mini green monster in right field. Not the exact size, but it is kind of a replica. That was pretty nice to see, and of course, I'll tell the story of how I saw the real green monster when I went to actual Fenway Park last season for opening day. But 6-3 Red Sox won, and the Pirates actually didn't win a single game that I saw. So that wasn't the best, but the mini Fenway, the mini green monster, that was just kind of another cool experience there. Next, the morning of the next day, I didn't go to any other stadiums other than McKechnie Field, but I did go to Pirate City the third day in the morning. Me and my dad went there to see some games, to see some of the younger stars, Cole Tucker, and we saw David Freese and Sean Rodriguez. They were playing for the minor league team, and actually Ray Series, pitching coach, was there because I can't remember who the pitcher was, but I remember it was one of the new pitchers the Pirates had gotten recently, and they were trying to get him working against some minor league batters from the Blue Jays. So, and he was sitting on a bench, and I was kind of standing right behind him, and that was one of those. That was a memorable experience, like sitting right next to Ray Series, hearing a conversation between him and another pitcher. So that was a memorable experience. So then we would go to McKechnie Field for the first of 2 games. The Pirates took on the Rays, and this game was I got in with my dad with my parents actually. We got in at 2 o'clock, even though the game started at 6 for some early batting practice access. Stood in there for an hour waiting for the batting practice to start, but we could hear the coaches talking to the players, got a few autographs, fan interactions, saw the players walking to their clubhouse. So, and between innings, some of the players leave to go to the clubhouse before the game is over, and I got their autographs at the walkway where they were going, and I got autographs there. In the first day I sat near the dugout, I got a couple of game commemorative baseball, Florida spring training commemorative baseballs, like the ones you saw in the Brewers ball hawking video, but instead of 2017 it said 2016. I got Freeze and Liriano's autograph on that day. So, yeah, it was a cool experience, and I would go the next day, still, of course, at McKechnie Field. Of course, right now it's, I believe, Lecom Field, something like that. I don't know why they changed the name. That's kind of weird to me. I don't get that. But that game they played the Orioles, and we sat near that walkway where they go in, and there's a lot of people there waiting for autographs. I got Andrew McCutchen, Gregory Polanco, Starling Marte, and a couple other minor leaguers I don't know the names of. I got a commemorative Florida spring training baseball there as well. And that was actually the day of the Elite Eight for the March Madness at the time. I'll do March Madness predictions when it comes time. On a blown up bracket that I do every year. I just do it hanging in my basement and just follow the tournament. This year I'm going to do a video on it. So make sure to stay tuned and subscribe for that. But yeah, a cool experience in McKechnie Field, and there was some Syracuse fans behind me, and that was when Syracuse, the 10 seed, they made it to the final four. And the whole game, the whole entire Pirates game, they're following the game. And they said Syracuse beat Virginia, and I was kind of shocked, but still trying to focus on the game. And the Pirates had it in their hands, but they let it slip. They lost 5-4. No, they lost 6-4. And the Rays beat them 3-1, if I didn't mention that score. So the Pirates did not win a single game when I went there. So, that's kind of disappointing. But you can't win them all. Thanks for watching the video, guys. More of these videos will be coming out in the near future, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. Ball hawking coming up soon, as you heard me mention. Pitchers and catchers reported yesterday, so yeah, stay tuned for that, and don't go anywhere. More baseball related videos, heavily baseball related videos coming soon. So more baseball card openings, stuff like that. So stay tuned for that, and until next time, again, thanks for watching.